When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. Have you ever found yourself pouring energy into a situation that leaves you drained and overwhelmed? Imagine the relief and newfound strength that could come from choosing to step away from such draining circumstances. This powerful decision, often overlooked, is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of self-respect and strength. Inspired by the Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, walking away can indeed be your greatest power. In this video, we explore 13 lessons on how walking away is your greatest power, a series that dives deep into why sometimes the best action is strategic retreat. Each lesson is crafted to help you recognize these opportunities, understand their significance, and harness this power to enhance your personal and professional life. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our upcoming informative videos. Your support motivates us to continue sharing valuable knowledge with you. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Not everything deserves your energy. Imagine you are at a bustling marketplace, a vivid metaphor for the constant demands and interactions of life. Here, just like in our daily lives, our energy is finite. This understanding compels us to be selective about where we invest our mental and emotional resources to avoid burnout and inefficiency. In navigating this marketplace of life, think of yourself as a discerning shopper. You naturally prioritize what truly serves your needs or brings joy rather than expending energy indiscriminately. This discernment is crucial in deciding which situations or interactions are worth engaging in. Consider the choice of walking away from a vendor who overwhelms you with negativity. This act of walking away is not mere avoidance, but a strategic decision that frees up your energy to engage in more fulfilling experiences. This approach aligns with the Stoic philosophy, which teaches the importance of focusing on what we can control, our actions and reactions. In conclusion, managing our energy effectively involves discerning where to focus our efforts, strategically disengaging from less beneficial engagements, and concentrating on what we can control. By doing so, we navigate our days more effectively and enhance our overall well-being. Choose wisely where to invest your energy to make the most of what you have. Lesson 2. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. Setting boundaries in our relationships is often misunderstood. Contrary to the misconception that it is unkind or inconsiderate, setting boundaries is essential for maintaining both personal well-being and healthy relationships. Boundaries should be seen as protective measures, similar to self-care practices like taking a relaxing bath or saying no to extra dessert. They help maintain our mental, emotional, and physical health and ensure our interactions do not compromise our well-being. To set boundaries effectively, it's crucial to be clear and direct about your needs and limits while maintaining respect. Starting with small, manageable boundaries can help build confidence. When declining requests, offering an alternative time or method for connection can maintain the strength of the relationship while respecting your own limits. For example, if a friend frequently calls late at night to vent, a healthy boundary could be communicated by saying, "I care about you and want to support you, but I can't take late-night calls. Can we find a time during the day to catch up?" This approach shows you value the relationship and your own well-being. The Stoics, who emphasized living a virtuous life, advocated for respecting oneself and others, which directly aligns with the concept of setting boundaries. By understanding and managing your capacities and respecting others' limits, you can reduce potential conflicts and enhance harmony in your relationships. Lesson 3. Closure isn't always external. We often hear that closure, such as a final apology or explanation, is essential to move on. However, true closure might actually come from within ourselves rather than from external sources. Relying on others for closure can lead to disappointment, as we cannot control their actions or ensure they meet our expectations. True closure is about finding personal peace, not settling external disputes. By embracing forgiveness and letting go of past grievances, we take back control of our own narrative. This shift allows us to move beyond being affected by the actions or inactions of others. To achieve this inner peace, practical tools like journaling, meditation, and practicing gratitude can be incredibly helpful. Journaling allows us to process emotions and reduce their impact. Meditation helps detach from negative thoughts and focus on the present. And gratitude shifts our focus to the positive aspects of our lives. The Stoics taught that focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and reactions, is crucial. Letting go is not about condoning past actions, but accepting what is beyond our control and choosing a path toward peace. By finding closure within, we free ourselves from the need for external validation and empower ourselves to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. This approach not only fosters personal peace, but also enables us to navigate life with greater resilience and independence. Lesson 4. Growth often lies outside your comfort zone. A beautiful flower confined in a tiny pot struggles to expand and fully blossom, much like we do when trapped in familiar but limiting circumstances. These comfort zones, although safe and predictable, tend to inhibit our growth. To truly develop, similar to how muscles strengthen under resistance, we must step beyond these confines and face new challenges. Letting go of what feels familiar can be daunting, but it often leads to transformative changes. For instance, moving on from a dead-end job could open the door to a career that is more rewarding and fulfilling, while ending a toxic relationship might lead the way to forming healthier connections. Similarly, shedding limiting beliefs like "I'm not good enough" unlocks our potential to achieve more. The Stoics taught that life is perpetually changing, a dynamic flow like a river moving forward. They encouraged embracing these changes rather than resisting them, as this adaptability is crucial for navigating through life. By choosing to step out of stagnation and flow with life's currents, we invite new opportunities and experiences. Growth frequently resides just beyond our comfort zones. Embrace the courage to step forward and allow yourself to grow. As you do, you'll find yourself evolving into the best version of yourself, exploring new avenues and realizing possibilities that once seemed out of reach. Lesson 5. You can't change others. We often find ourselves trying to change someone else's behavior, a task that usually ends up being frustrating, exhausting, and largely ineffective. The fundamental truth we face is that the only person we can truly control is ourselves. This understanding can be visualized as having your own personal circle of influence. You can expand it, but you cannot force change within someone else's circle. Instead of trying to impose change on others, the more effective approach is to focus on your own behavior. By living according to your values, you can serve as a positive example that might inspire others to adapt and change organically. This isn't about giving up on fostering positive change, but about redirecting where your efforts are most likely to bear fruit. To inspire others effectively, clear communication is vital. Express your expectations and boundaries openly, but always with respect. Employing positive reinforcement can encourage others by acknowledging the positive behaviors they exhibit. Leading with integrity and being the embodiment of the change you wish to see can have a powerful influence on those around you. The Stoics championed the idea of focusing on one's own moral compass and living virtuously. They believed that by embodying your own positive qualities, you naturally inspire others to follow suit without exerting control over them. In essence, the change you wish to see in the world begins with you. By focusing on cultivating your best self, you can create a ripple effect of positivity that expands outward, influencing others in the process. Lesson 6. Let your actions speak. Living authentically means aligning your actions with your deepest values, creating a life that truly reflects who you are and what you stand for. Our values are like a compass, guiding us through life's decisions, and it's essential that we follow this guidance to maintain integrity and inner peace. When there's a mismatch, such as claiming to value honesty but then engaging in gossip, it creates discomfort and undermines our sense of self. The Stoics, who championed a life of virtue, emphasized the importance of ensuring that our actions consistently mirror our moral principles, including honesty, courage, justice, and wisdom. These timeless principles provide a framework for evaluating and guiding our behaviors. To bring our actions into alignment with our values, it's crucial to first identify what truly matters to us. Reflect on these values regularly and observe any inconsistencies between your beliefs and your actions. To address these gaps, start with small adjustments. For example, if you value kindness, consciously incorporate acts of kindness into your daily interactions. Walking away from situations that compromise your values is also an essential aspect of living authentically. By staying true to yourself in this way, you not only enhance your life, but also attract opportunities and relationships that are in harmony with your true self. Living in alignment with your values ensures that your life authentically reflects who you are, fostering a deeper connection with yourself and others. Lesson 7. Walking away doesn't mean giving up. There's a significant difference between giving up and choosing to walk away strategically. Giving up implies surrendering to defeat, but walking away strategically is a calculated decision to regroup and come back stronger. This concept can be likened to a skilled general who retreats from a losing battle not as an act of surrender, but to preserve their forces for a more favorable situation. Strategic retreats can be applied in various aspects of life. Taking a brief break from an overwhelming project can allow you to return with fresh eyes and a clearer perspective. Ending a toxic relationship provides the necessary space to heal and eventually forge healthier connections. Declining extra work prevents burnout and helps maintain focus on your most important tasks. This type of retreat is not about admitting defeat, but rather repositioning yourself. It offers a chance to reassess, gather resources, and approach the situation anew. The Stoics, who emphasized focusing on what you can control, recognized that sometimes the best way to regain control is by strategically walking away. Walking away when necessary is an act of strength, not weakness. By strategically retreating, you clear the path for a more successful and fulfilling journey ahead, conserving your energy and resources for challenges that offer a greater chance of success. Before moving on to the next part, don't forget to click the subscribe button to continue watching other useful videos. Lesson 8. Trust your intuition. We've all experienced that unmistakable gut feeling, that inner nudge telling us whether something is right or wrong. This is our intuition, an often underestimated yet powerful tool. Far from being just a random hunch, intuition is the culmination of our past experiences, subtle cues, and subconscious processing, all of which guide our decision-making. To effectively tap into this inner wisdom, start by paying attention to instinctual reactions, such as a knot in your stomach, a wave of unease, or inexplicable excitement. Taking time to reflect in a calm, distraction-free environment can help us understand these feelings more clearly. While it's important to consider logical reasoning, we should also ensure it doesn't drown out our intuitive insights. Sometimes, testing our intuition with a small experiment can offer clarity. The more we acknowledge and act on our intuition, the stronger it becomes, similar to how a muscle strengthens with use. By trusting and acting on our intuitive insights, we enhance our ability to make decisions that truly align with our personal paths, fostering a deeper connection with our inner selves. This practice prepares us to navigate our lives more effectively, trusting in our own inner guidance to lead the way. Lesson 9. Seek validation within. We often find ourselves caught in the approval trap, seeking external validation like a good job or a thumbs up to affirm our worth. However, relying heavily on such external feedback can lead to disappointment and a shaky sense of self-worth. True confidence, instead, should be like a sturdy oak tree, strong and resilient, not swayed by the fleeting opinions of others, which are as inconsistent as gusts of wind. To cultivate a sense of internal validation and build inner strength, consider the following strategies. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge your wins, big or small, to reinforce your sense of accomplishment. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Focus on progress, not perfection. Embrace your learning and growth journey, acknowledging each step forward instead of fixating on imperfections. Identify your strengths, recognize and utilize your talents and abilities to feel empowered and capable. Sometimes it's crucial to walk away from situations or relationships that rely solely on external validation. This could mean declining projects that don't align with your values or stepping back from social circles that undermine your self-esteem. The Stoics taught the importance of focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and actions. By valuing your own efforts and progress, you foster self-confidence that is not dependent on external approval. This approach aligns perfectly with Stoic principles, emphasizing self-reliance in developing confidence. Lesson 10. Embrace fresh air. Feeling drained and overwhelmed can often be alleviated not by a cup of coffee, but by stepping outside into nature. Research has shown that spending time outdoors can significantly lower stress hormones, improve focus, and enhance mood. The gentle breeze and the soothing sounds of birdsong naturally replace worries with mental clarity and rejuvenation. The Stoics advocated for mindfulness and being fully present in the moment, practices that are perfectly supported by the natural environment. The sights, sounds, and smells of nature naturally draw our attention away from daily stress and refocus it on the beauty that surrounds us. To reap the benefits of nature, consider taking regular walks in a park or spending time near water, where the calming sounds can provide a soothing backdrop. Additionally, disconnecting from digital devices and engaging fully with the natural environment can deepen the experience. Embracing the outdoors as a refuge from the pressures of daily life is a powerful strategy for mental well-being. Nature serves as a natural reset button for the mind and soul, fostering peace, clarity, and a deeper connection to the world. So next time you feel the weight of stress, lace up your shoes, take a deep breath of fresh air, and let nature work its restorative magic. Lesson 11. Protect your sanctuary. Creating a safe space is essential for maintaining well-being. It serves as a refuge where you can nurture your mind, body, and spirit away from the stresses of daily life. To establish this sanctuary, begin by filling your surroundings with objects that inspire joy and comfort. It's also crucial to set clear boundaries that protect this space, whether they're physical boundaries in your environment or personal boundaries that guard your time and energy. Respecting your needs is fundamental in this process. Make sure to carve out time for activities that rejuvenate and fulfill you. Learning to say no is an important aspect of maintaining your sanctuary. This might involve declining additional commitments that drain you, limiting your exposure to negative influences, or stepping back from toxic relationships. It can also be beneficial to disconnect from technology periodically to allow for undisturbed rest and reflection. The Stoics taught that inner peace comes from controlling what we can and letting go of what we can't. By deliberately creating and maintaining a safe space, you empower yourself to cultivate this inner peace, making it easier to stay centered in the face of life's challenges. Creating a sanctuary where you can truly be yourself not only enhances your daily life, but also strengthens your foundation for lasting well-being. It's about more than just comfort. It's about constructing a life that consistently reflects and supports your deepest values. Lesson 12. Master your inner world. Mastering your inner world is crucial for managing both your thoughts and emotions, a concept strongly emphasized by Stoic philosophy. This approach involves discipline, where you learn to direct your internal energies productively, much like a skilled rider tames a wild horse. To build mental resilience, consider practices like journaling, which helps process thoughts and feelings objectively, and meditation, which supports mindfulness and detachment from negative emotions. Additionally, reframing negative self-talk into empowering affirmations through Stoic self-talk can significantly bolster your mental strength. Stoic discipline teaches the separation of judgments of events from your reactions, enabling you to respond to life's challenges calmly and rationally rather than impulsively. This discipline not only prepares you to handle external situations, but also helps you manage your immediate reactions. By cultivating a pause between stimulus and response, you create the opportunity to choose your actions consciously, enhancing your emotional control and overall well-being. As you consistently practice these techniques, you develop a robust capacity to navigate life with grace and strength, continually improving your resilience and inner peace. Lesson 13. Honor your true self. Navigating life authentically means aligning your actions with your values and staying true to who you are at your core. This approach often requires the courage to walk away from situations that tempt you to compromise your integrity. In such moments, saying no is a powerful statement of self-respect and authenticity. Living authentically involves embracing your individuality, expressing your beliefs, and setting boundaries to protect your true self. This courage leads to a life filled with purpose, inner peace, and the freedom to be your best self. From the perspective of the Stoics, living virtuously by embodying values like honesty, justice, and wisdom aligns perfectly with authenticity. Walking away from situations that conflict with these values demonstrates a commitment to living a virtuous life. To live more authentically, reflect on what truly matters to you and identify the principles you want to guide your life. Express your true self consistently in your words, actions, and lifestyle. Don't be afraid to reject situations that challenge your values. These decisions are powerful acts of self-love. Living authentically is a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. By honoring your true self and avoiding situations that do not align with your values, you set a course toward a fulfilling life marked by purpose and integrity. This journey of living true to yourself leads to a more genuine and meaningful existence. In our exploration of the 13 lessons on how walking away is your greatest power, we've uncovered how strategic retreats can empower us, improve our well-being, and help us live authentically. Each lesson, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, encourages us to disengage from situations that drain our energy and compromise our values, teaching us the importance of focusing our efforts where they can truly flourish. Remember, walking away is a strength, not a surrender. If this video inspired you, please leave a comment with the number 1, share it to help others, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let's harness the Stoic wisdom to transform our lives by knowing when to walk away.